Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of a recap of Pyanodons on Twitch. So, we've been busy again. We've actually expanded the rail network. We now got a really nice train line over here, going from all the way over here, from the stone field over here, named after Shakon and Llama Boy, Little Rip, and Sergeant Frost over there, where we mine stone because our current stone mine that we have is, well, it's not doing enough anymore. The current stone mine that we do have is sitting over, where's it even? It's over here. Yeah, there's like 400,000 left, and the mines that are on top of this are not really that optimal. I might just clean this up so that we can use some electric miners to get some more stuff out of this. But yeah, the overall amount of stone that we get out of here is not enough. However, as always, we do have one issue when you are mining stone, and that is that we also get some kerogene out of that. And that is exactly the issue that we have over here again. We are backed up by kerogene yet again. So the stone train over here can't go down the path over here, all the way down here, and all the way over here, so that we can get the stone back into the system. However, we do have a solution for that, and we made our first little train facility, which over here is the kerogene processor. And the kerogene processor over here has been going on for a while. However, this one is now also backed up because mostly all the output liquids that we have over here, well, all the output liquids are also backed up. Now, what does this machine do? This is a really nice machine, which I kind of like and enjoy quite a lot. We got over here these retorters. The retorters take in the kerogene and some steam and turn the kerogene into shale oil. Then we take the shale oil and we put them over here into a reformer. We add even more steam and we turn that shale oil into light oil and into heavy oil. The light oil, we know this recipe. We can turn the light oil over here into aromatics and gasoline. And the heavy oil over here, we can turn that into kerosene. Now, technically, the heavy oil has more energy value before processing than the kerosene after processing. The kerosene does have a fuel value of 1.5 megajoules, but the amount of heavy oil we need to make kerosene has more energy in liquid units than the kerosene over here. Nevertheless, we do kind of want to use kerosene because we do need the kerosene later on for other stuff. And I think the heavy oil, let's have a quick look at that again. The heavy oil, it's over there, usage. Yeah, this is the one. We put in 100 heavy oil at 800 kilojoules, so that is 80,000 kilojoules of energy. And we turn that into 40 kerosene at 1.5 megajoules. So that is 60,000. That's 60,000 megajoules of energy. So we kind of lose 20,000, but it's I think a good idea. The other thing we can do with heavy oil, of course, is, well, put it into barrels. We need it later on for all this kind of refining and stuff like that. It's mostly about refining, which we are not even close yet. At some point in time, of course, we can still turn heavy oil into lubricant, but actually we can't. This recipe doesn't exist. Actually, that's kind of weird. If it's gray over here, that means the recipe does not exist. But if it's the technology behind it, usually it means it does exist. So maybe it does exist. Wait a minute. Yeah, usually if it's red, that means that this is a technology that we have not unlocked yet. And if it's gray, usually it means it's a recipe that is like deleted. But it still shows up over here. Well, we will see. We will see. Yeah, usually all these vanilla recipes over here, these have been taken out and stuff like that. We can't turn it into coal gas anymore. That's also out. And then, actually, the more I look at it, apart from all of the refining recipes and some crafting recipes, turning it into kerosene is definitely the better idea. And then the kerosene over here, we do need that later on for fueling up the deep mines for raw coal and stuff like that. We can turn it into the rocket fuel. There's a random pyrite recipe. This is also more refining. I have no clue what Purex is. What is Purex? Where does this come from? Oh, that's antimony processing. Okay, I see. But yeah, also even more refining. So, yes, or we use it for power. We could, of course, put down over here a power plant as well, if we overflow again, and we will probably end up doing that. Because all the liquids over here, they are already partially going in over here where we turn them into steam. Because we do need steam for this process. And, wow, everything's backed up over here. Absolutely everything. Good God. Good. But we're gonna make some more train stations over there, and we're gonna do that this episode, so that we can export the liquids from over there and keep this machine over here rolling. Good. Then what else did we do? We did do some lead processing in on stream. We now have, well, we first of all we updated the lead mine over here a little bit. We did add some more tree farms over here because we did have the issue over here as well that pollution was spreading quite far. But that is now no longer the case. Not only did we upgrade them to fluid mining drills Mark II, um, which also reduces the pollution in total. If you have a look at your fluid mining drills over here, they do have a pollution value of 20 per minute, whereas the Mark II drills over here only have a pollution value of 10 per minute, which is already pretty darn good. And they're twice as fast, so upgrading this to a Mark II was definitely a good idea. And all the lead that we take from over here, it goes down the belt. It still goes over the belt. I mean, as long as we have a belt in place for something, I'm not going to switch it out for a train line. We're going to switch it out for a train line the moment it runs empty. But it goes all the way over here. And of course, I forgot lamps. Sorry about if it's a little bit dark over here. But the overall lead processing over here is pretty straightforward. You put it into an automatic screener over here. The automatic screener turns it into lead grade 1. And then the only thing we do over here is take the lead grade 1 and smelt it up into lead plate. So pretty straightforward. Recipe-wise, if we have a look at this, we can either use 6 lead ore and turn it into 1 plate, or we take 5 lead ore, turn it into 1 lead grade Mark 1, and turn that into 2.5 plates. Well, you need 4 lead grade 1 to make 10 plates, so you need 1 to make 2.5 plates. So we go up from 6 to 1 to 5 to 2.5. So basically we go up from 6 to 1 to 2 to 1, which is a significant increase, an absolutely significant increase. All the ore processing recipes are all worth it in Pyanodons. The more effort you put into your ore, the more you get out of your ore, which is still a thing we need to do over here for things like the tin, the zinc, the chromium. Once we get it, it's over here. And the copper, I think we still need to do, but we're gonna do it accordingly the moment we realize that we need it. Good. Did we do anything else on stream? It was a bit of a, yeah, it was a bit of a weird stream again, mostly because I think it was my birthday and we were talking about all kinds of other stuff. I think we did fix up. Did we fix up something over here? I think we did fix up over here the coke oven gas usage. We now use it for fuel. I think we did it last episode, actually, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure we did it last episode. And then, of course, we've got this magnificent thing over here, which we did the time before that as well. Good. Oh, yeah, we did do this. We did kind of bastardize this train station over here a bit. Oh, yeah, that took all the time. Main reason, we needed to bring in lead plate and steel over here because we kind of realized something. And that was a bit of a sudden realization. Of course, getting to the stone field over here, there were some biters around we had to take care of. And I wanted to make some more ammo, and the ammo recipe actually changed. With the latest Pi update, the ammo recipe has been changed. You now need steel, lead plate, and gunpowder to make ammo in a machine. You can still use this recipe over here, but this recipe over here, you can only pocket craft, and it is slow. This one over here makes 1 magazine every 8 seconds. This one over here makes 1 magazine per second. And we had to set up, well, we had to set up a place where we have steel, lead, and gunpowder. And gunpowder was the thing that was a little bit tricky because we need sulfur, coke, and saline water. And getting sulfur was not as straightforward as we thought. Now, of course, we could just go over here to a sulfur mine and get it from over there. Problem was over here, there were biters around. We took care of them. And the other sulfur mine, well, there's a little bit over here, and there's a little bit over here, but sulfur mines are also absolutely pollution madness machines. And I think the biggest issue we had is, I don't think we have the sulfur mine unlocked yet. The sulfur mine we unlock over here. Yeah, it's over here. And yeah, so we could not use the sulfur veins at all. So we had to use another recipe. Now, there was one available, which is over here. We can just turn tailings into acid gas, and we can turn the acid gas into sulfur. And then we take the sulfur, the coke, and the saline water and turn it into gunpowder. And then we take the gunpowder, the steel, and the lead and turn that into ammo. So we now have 1,900 clips of ammo over here, which is bloody amazing. Putting it over here made a lot of sense because we already make a lot of saline water by making tailings over here out of tar. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the parts that we need. Good, 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 good. Now, there was one thing over here that we also need to fix. Because we are completely backed up over here on syngas. This place over here wasn't working, so we added a little power plant over here, which takes the coke, the coal gas over here that we're making over here, and vents it over here into power. I have no issue in venting a liquid into electricity. I do have an issue if I actually have to void a liquid or an item. I'm not really a big fan of voiding items. It's just, it feels wrong. I mean, we have to do it over here because we have no choice. And we still do it over here because we don't have enough capacity to process all of the sailing water we get. But I would prefer to not have to do this and use some kind of recipe to recycle it at least. But that's just me. That is just me. But yeah, we now have this machine over here running as well. And then there's the final thing we need to do, and that is make sure that our kerogene processing facility is up and running. Now, I'm still kind of thinking about how I'm going to do the train system, how we are going to run, well, probably a couple thousand trains over here. There was thoughts of a mainline system, there was thoughts of a secondary line system, there was also thoughts of a dedicated line system. I'm not quite sure yet, but what I am sure about is that we do need some more train stations over here, and that we do need to fix up this place over here so that we can add more liquids. Speaking of trains, if you've not noticed it yet, in Pyanodons, you do get additional trains later on. It used to be that we get the Nextlet train in the past. If we go over here to train, no, it's locomotive. There we go. We get 4 different technologies for locomotives. We already got the first one over here, which is the standard train. Then we get the advanced locomotive later on, which just uses more advanced parts, but also comes with the advanced cargo wagon. Now, the advanced cargo wagon has the same size as the normal cargo wagon, and the normal cargo wagon already has a smaller size. But if let's just put it over here real quick. There we go. And we'll just do this real quick. If we go to this over here, if we take the advanced cargo wagon, you will notice something significantly. It is smaller. It is way smaller than the other cargo wagon. And you can place 2 of these down, and they'll take the slot of a normal cargo wagon over here. Which means we will double down on size either way. We got 2 smaller cargo wagons over here, but each of them has the same size over here. Later on, oh wait, this is something we have to place down. There we go. Later on, let me also maybe use the correct train over there. There we go. Not quite sure how the Mark II train looks. It looks a bit weird, but so be it. Later on, we do get some more advanced trains. And speaking of advanced trains, yeah, the next one we get is the Nextlet powertrain over here. And the Nextlet powertrain comes with the Nextlet generic floating wagon. Now, this thing over here has a storage capacity of 80, which is yet again twice as much as over here. But it's the same size as the previous cargo wagon over here. And then, of course, finally, we get the final train, which is over here, which is the superior floating locomotive. Now, this one looks a bit weird, and I don't really see why we need train tracks for this one, but, well, so be it. But it comes then with the superior floating generic wagon. Now, these also look kind of funky. They look very, very funky, but again, we have the thing over here where these over here are half the size of the next generic wagon, and they still have the same cargo size. So over here we can put in 160 stacks of items. So that is more or less, yeah, like a little endeavor into the future. And the same is also true for the liquid wagons. The liquid wagons behave exactly the same. So we get like smaller liquid wagons, then we get a bigger one, and then we get a smaller one again. Good, good, good. Which also means we do have to make sure that we make our station correct. Now, for the station, we are definitely going to use a happy tank, because happy tank is what we want for our station. And we're going to place them over here, I think, because if I remember correctly, there we go, there we go. We do need some pumps over here so that we can get the liquids in. There we go, there we go. That should work. And it's also very important that if we design stations, we have to make sure that we make them so that we can also use the more advanced tanks later on. Now, of course, we all know our liquid tank. It's over here. Where's the thing? No, it's over here. There we go. We know this one will fit, this one will get 2 inputs over here, and it will just work. But later on, we do get the smaller tanks, and that are these over here, and this over here, I think will still work. I'm not quite sure. We would have to place it down, but I'm pretty sure that this over here will also work for future trains. Good, so we can use this as a train station. And then we just need to make more of them. Ooh, cliffs. Oh no, cliffs. We have to go around. No! Oh, that's going to be horrible. That is going to be absolutely horrible. Now, we don't need to put in the trains yet, but oof. Already big oof. But let's put in the tanks first, and we can worry about the trains later, so that we can at least get the liquids rolling again, and then we can at least get this machine over here running again. Now, we can get rid of this signal real quick. This will break everything a bit, but that will be fine. Yeah, how about you go over there? There we go, and oop. You go over there. And then you go over there, and you go over there. Good. And of course, all of these trains need to go somewhere. Can we go through there? I think we can. Yep. Well, this'll work, more or less. Looks a bit weird, but it's fine. And yes, for our train system, we are going to go with two-way track for the time being. At some point in time, we will probably switch over to a more dedicated system. There we go. And then very important, put a chain signal over here. There we go. And put a rail signal over here. We're going to place these over here. There we go. Good. Well, that's the system intact. We do need some power poles over here. Yeah, that works. That works fine. Big question, do I have lamps on me? No. So it will be dark. So be it. And then the only thing we need to do is to get the liquids from all the way over there to all the way down here. And we got 3 of them. We got like 1 over here. We got 1 over there. And we got 1 over here. There we go. While we built these pipes, of course, these machines over here will already start working again, which is great. And I do kind of want to make these over here as... Oh, that was lucky. There we go. As equal as possible. Yeah, this will be fine. We're going to pull you all the way down to this one. Excellent. There we go. And then, not this one, please. And push it in. That's the kerosene. And then we do the same thing for the gasoline or whatever the second liquid will be. We don't know yet. We will see. We will see when we pull this one up again. Oop. Did that break? Oh no, we were very lucky. We were very lucky. And then we go all the way over there. Ha. And then this one over here. Actually, we can use the bottom one for this one. Bottom one will be fine. There we go. Good. Now, sadly, I don't have bots yet, so we have to build this by hand. We are getting close to bots. We will probably be able to do bots maybe in the next episode. But it still will probably be a while before we get it. There we go. And now all the liquids over here can go to these tanks. From over here, we can export them to wherever we see fit. And the whole machine over here is now working again. Lovely. Are we also consuming the wood over here? Yes, we are. We should probably also, well, these over here only make steam, or these only over here emit steam if the pipe over here is empty enough. We do try to burn off the condensates over here as much as we can. Oh yeah, we do get condensates off this thing as well. And condensates over here now have a fuel value, so we can burn them off for steam over here. And the same is true over here for the wood. The wood over here is not producing any ash. That ash was from like kickstarting this thing over here. But I think we still have the issue that wood is kind of backing up. Can we do this different? I kind of want to prioritize the steam from this thing over here over all of these. And then get the steam in from over here. Not without fixing stuff too much. I think it will be fine. I think it will be fine. Good. One more thing I did kind of notice since the last update. The recipe for logs over here has changed. It used to be that you put in 1 log and you get like 5 wood out of that. And they changed it now up that you put in 4 logs and you get 20 out of that. I guess that's fine. I don't really mind having a beefier recipe that does beefier stuff. But it was a bit of a surprise because usually we put in like 1 log over here and the process starts. And I put in like a log and was like, hey, why is nothing working over here? And then I kind of noticed, oh, I see why. Good. It also seems, yeah, okay, wood over here is definitely being consumed fast enough. I think the biggest issue we have over here is that we are just not splitting this correctly. There we go. This way around, we can now use both of these machines, and wood over here will be consumed sooner than later. Great! So now we have a dedicated kerogene eating machine over here, which also means that the stone machine over here is running again. Kerogene over here is being picked up again. The whole stone mine over here is working again, and we are getting stone back over here. Where's the train? Oh, he's coming in. Perfect. Hello there, train. Now, it's very important for us to get stone, because stone is part of basic research. And without any bricks, we don't make any basic research, and without any basic research, we don't get anywhere. But construction bots over here are on the horizon. Next time around, we are definitely going to be doing poop. So we're going to make a big poop machine. I'm looking forward to it. And I think that is pretty much it for today. So, if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel to something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/botviking, where we do even more Factorio. Of course, we are doing Pyanodons over there. We're also, it's the Christmas period now for me. I've got like 4 weeks of vacation, so there will be a whole bunch of more random ass streams coming in. One of them will be Valheim. The Mistlands update came out, and I just want to enjoy the Mistlands again. Well, not again. I've never seen the Mistlands before. I just want to enjoy the whole game again. So there will be a server for that available. If you want to join, come over there. It will be a multiplayer server. You just have to go over to the Twitch channel, and you'll find the details over there. Then, oh, there's so many games that came out. Ixion came out. I will probably have to take a look at it at some point in time. There's also... There's way too many stuff coming out. Like we had a list on the previous stream, and it was like, shit, when do I have even time for that? GTFO, the Rundown remake came out as well. Either way, that will be it for today. I'm stopping rambling over here. Have a good evening, and until next time. See you around!